Every year, millions of people purchase guitars, dreaming of playing their all-time favorite songs, just like their guitar heroes. But if you've ever picked up a guitar and tried to learn to play, you know how complicated and frustrating it can be. Plus, if you take guitar lessons every week, you could end up spending thousands of dollars and have very little to show for it. It's easy to understand why most people simply give up and regretfully put away their guitars along with their dreams. Well, now you can stop wasting all that time and money and start playing your favorite songs immediately. Introducing Play It Now Tunes, the greatest breakthrough in guitar instruction that eliminates the frustrations and expenses of conventional learning methods and teaches you to play the songs you love, even with little or no guitar experience at all. Play It Now Tunes is superior to other methods of guitar instruction because its unique all-audio patent-pending teaching method directly activates and connects the creative side of your brain with your motor skills, putting you into a creative zone that accelerates the learning process. With Play It Now Tunes, there's no written music, no books, no software to download, no videos to watch, and no distractions. Just pop in the CD, listen, learn, and play. Now that's instant gratification.
From my experience, where I've had no instruction ever, I'm able to pick up the guitar and learn to play a song very rapidly.
So much easier, so much quicker and more efficient.
Within 2 hours, I could play Ain't No Sunshine, and it was golden.
Play It Now Tunes all-audio instructors teach you bar by bar the specific notes, chords, rhythm, and finger placements in order to easily learn to play some of the most popular songs ever recorded. See why the most respected guitar publications like Guitar World and Guitar Player magazine are raving about how Play It Now Tunes are changing the way people are learning to play the guitar all across America. And now, here's your host, Mark Seal.
You know, I can still remember when I first learned to play the guitar. All I wanted to do was play my favorite songs. But when I first picked up a guitar, I soon discovered that it was much more difficult than it looked. It took me months just to get the basics down. And to be honest with you, I had some moments of frustration where I seriously considered giving it up. I'm glad I didn't, but I can understand why many would. That's why I'm so proud to host this program for Play It Now Tunes. It's the fastest, most effective, and absolutely the most entertaining way to learn how to play the guitar. Play It Now Tunes is brilliant in its design because it caters to what guitar enthusiasts really want, to learn to play their favorite songs fast.
Play It Now Tunes is as easy as putting it in the CD player, hitting the play button, sitting back with your guitar and learning a song.
Play It Now Tunes are really effective because you're able to see an immediate reward. So you start learning to play and you're immediately learning to play a song. And there's something really gratifying about that.
I think why most of us, I know myself, wanted to start playing guitar. I didn't want to see how well I can play an A or an E. I wanted to play songs, and for the first time I'm able to do just that.
The reason people are having such great success with Play It Now Tunes is they're not being distracted by visual cues. They're in the auditory method. Music is audio, so there's no distraction. Plus, they're already playing music. They're already playing songs, so they're interested, they're engaged, so it's much more effective.
Remember the first time you heard a burning guitar riff that blew your mind? Or a definitive solo that took you to another world? That song on the radio that was so compelling, you immediately ran out to buy a copy? You played it over and over and secretly wished you could be playing it yourself? Okay, maybe that was just me. But for many of you, learning to play guitar the old-fashioned way by reading and practicing scales simply took too much time and effort, when all you really wanted to do was learn how to play your favorite songs. Well, go to the closet and dust off that old guitar because Play It Now Tunes is the solution. It bridges the gap between wanting to play the guitar and playing what you want in no time at all.
Play It Now Tunes were really easy because it's so detailed and it takes you through all the steps. So I found it was pretty easy to catch on to how the songs go.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Play It Now Tunes, it shows you like the intro of the song where you put your fingers, and it shows you the chords for the verse and the chorus, and it gives you the names of the chords, and it shows you how to play them. So that's really cool.
G, B flat, C, G, B flat, D flat, C.
If I went into a traditional lesson to learn a song, Sometimes you only get parts of the song with these lessons, so it could take several weeks. But with the Play It Now tunes, it took me only 3 hours to have the whole song down, and I had a great time while I was learning it.
Play It Now tunes, I can do it whenever I want. It's like having my guitar teacher like right there anytime I want.
I love how the Play It Now tunes breaks down every section, so I can go through the sections that were difficult so I can learn them.
I consider myself a beginner, and with Play It Now tunes, I learned Smoke on the Water in under 2 hours.
This product will work for the teenager who has never played an instrument before and wants to learn how to rock and roll. It'll work for the 40, 50-year-old businessman who always wanted to play guitar as a hobby. It's a great product for all ages.
You know, there's so many people playing music on video games, and why do they love it? Because they feel like a rocker and they're just doing it immediately, and they love the music and they love the songs. And then all of a sudden, the next thing is from video game to Play It Now tunes. Why? Because we're just that simple, only now you're doing the real thing. And that's when your life explodes, and that's when you really get the feeling of music.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sound Cannon! At just 17 years of age, Jared Hara of Orlando, Florida has already tasted some of the sweet fruits of success as a guitar player, and he owes it all to the Play It Now tunes all-audio method.
When I started playing the guitar, it was really frustrating, probably until I started learning my first few songs that were my favorite songs. And then I started getting the hang of it. Play It Now tunes is definitely the fastest and most fun way to learn how to play a new song. Whether it's in the studio or playing on stage, there's just really no greater feeling, and I love it. It's awesome. And if it worked for me, it really can work for anybody.
There's no written materials, music sheets, or guitar tabs to read, no videos to watch, and there's no software to download. Just listen, learn, and play wherever and whenever you want.
The Play It Now tunes method is so much easier, so much quicker and more efficient because it's set up that way. It takes you from one verse, one chorus to the next and walks you through every phase.
I've taken both traditional lessons and Play It Now tunes, and I definitely will continue using Play It Now tunes. It, for me, is a far more effective way of learning.
Play It Now tunes brought me back from the brink, from the very edge of quitting, from all the frustration I'd experienced and all the money I'd spent. And now I actually have something that can teach me how to play the songs that I really want to play.